Hey there, it's Colson.
And it's Laura, Colson's mom.
Today we're here to talk about a fundamental principle that our family uses on our healing journey all the time. It's called the slight edge.
And the slight edge is an idea that all of us use all the time, but most of the time we aren't even aware of it. And we weren't aware of how important it was for our healing journey until we read Jeff Olson's book, The Slight Edge. And then we realized that we used it in our healing journey and we use it in many other parts of our life. And Colson, can you talk a little bit about the slight edge?
Well, the principle behind the slight edge is that you're taking small steps to get to really good places. So, for example, when you read a book, do you read the whole book in one sitting? Usually not, but you read one chapter at a time, right? So that's the slight edge. You're taking small steps, one chapter at a time, to get to a big goal, which is finishing the book. And that also can be used for your healing journey. So you don't have that diet soda one day or soda. You don't have that chocolate bar another day. And eventually you take these small steps and you get to a really good place of wellness.
And we often don't really think about or understand how each small decision can add up to great big good things. All by themselves, eating one chocolate bar, what's the big deal over the course of your lifetime? But when you make many small good decisions, that can change your path dramatically in ways you can't even foresee. We started really having to apply the slight edge when Colson was much younger, and he had a severe reaction after running through a tall field of grass when he was 5 years old. And when he came out of that tall field of grass, his face and his neck had doubled in size. And we were camping and weren't even remotely near any type of medical care, and it was incredibly scary. We went to our doctor and asked what we should do, and he said, you have to change the way your family eats. If you change the way you eat, Colson won't be as sensitive to all these environmental allergens. And so we looked at what we had to do and thought, holy smokes, how on earth are we going to take away the wheat bread that we eat? Oh my gosh, we love a good French bread, or we used to, or pizza. Holy smokes. Never ever did I think we would give up pizza. We had a lot of changes we had to make. Basically, we had to go to what? Meat,
veggies, fruits, nuts, and eggs.
And stick with that as we healed our bodies. And it took about 3 months to get started because it was such a big amount of change to make, we couldn't wrap our heads around it. Excuse you, Maddie Cat. And so if we would have been aware or conscious of the slight edge, we could have just picked one little change and then taken the next little change, right? Mm-hmm. But instead, we revved it up and took 3 months to figure it out, and then we made all the changes.
Yeah,
and that is a... Go ahead, I'm sorry.
It was a mind-altering process because our whole paradigms were shifted. We 1 minute we were allergy-free and we thought we could eat everything, and the next, no wheat and no corn for me, and it was just crazy.
It was, and the craziest thing of all is we were doing this for Colson so that he wouldn't react to grasses and he would breathe more clearly and not sneeze. And doggone, 9 months into it, Ryan's ADD went away. Mm-hmm. And that wasn't the goal, but all those little steps, all that time, day after day, learning how to do things better and cleaner led us to phenomenally great places that we wouldn't trade for anything.
Yeah, it's really worth it once you do it. It may seem really scary and just a big obstacle to leap, but once you do it, you feel a lot better, and it's totally worth it. So we just wanted to share the slight edge with you, and we hope you enjoyed this video. And
can I say one more thing real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
So, while you're thinking about this, think about one crummy food that you eat, one food that you know is not good for you, and think about how you might just one time not eat it. And once you get past that one time, wait till the next time you're tempted, and then see if you can walk away from it again. And that is the slight edge. And the more you do it, I would say the easier it gets the more you do it, wouldn't you?
Yeah, can I add something?
Yeah, please.
So, when you do what my mom just said, it may just feel like a small thing you're doing, but you really are building your own personal strength so that when you really decide to change, you can do it much easier than you normally would be able to. So it's a really powerful strategy.
Mm-hmm.
So, finished?
Finished. Can you wrap us up?
Yeah, so we hope you enjoyed the video, and we hope it helps. So, happy Hormesis!
Happy Hormesis!